Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. Today we're going to talk about 5 amazing splash-on fragrances. It doesn't have to be in a sprayer. Before we do that, don't forget the intros are now the outros. So at the end of the video, I've got a song about super chats. It's one of the worst things I've ever recorded. Other little quick thing, don't forget code MISTER gets you 15% off at myfragrancesamples.com in the USA. Link in description. Great site. Let's go for it then. So splash-on fragrances can be just as good, just as much fun as your designer fragrances, which cost generally more money, and of course your niche ones where you spray it on. So these are either aftershave or eau de cologne. They can sometimes last just as well and smell, yeah, I gotta be honest, maybe just as good as anything else out there, to be completely frank with you. First one I'm going to highlight then, Pinard Clubman Classic Vanilla. The original Pinard Clubman is also great, and this has similarities. It takes that same suave, masculine, dapper kind of fragrance. It's powdery, it's a little bit herbal, there's a little bit of citrusiness in there, but it's not mega citrusy, and it has quite a bit of lavender in there. But this one adds in, actually, funnily, not that much vanilla, maybe a tiny hint of vanilla, and then this patchouli thing underneath there as well. So the original one, Pinard Clubman, is powdery, dapper, fresh, very kind of nice talcum powder smell. This is the same, but a little bit more richness and depth in the base, and this lovely patchouli undertone, actually leaning into the department of being not a million zillion miles away from the fantastic Rive Gauche Pour Homme from Yves Saint Laurent, sadly now discontinued. So Pinard Clubman Vanilla, you get a whopping 6 fluid ounces for like under £20 in the UK, or similar equivalent prices in the world. I love the old-fashioned kind of cheap plasticky bottle. Just splash it on. By the way, how do you apply them? Any way you like, okay? Some people are going to say, oh, don't put it on your skin, aftershave, splash. Alcohol's bad for your skin. Yes, I know, but we're going back to the 70s, guys, when men didn't worry about that kind of nonsense. We didn't wear any moisturizer or anything like that, okay? Classic Clubman Vanilla. Go for this one, from Pinard Clubman. I really like it. Moving on, next one. Not sure if this is so easy to get outside of Europe. I don't know. Fra Riddick. Extro is the brand. Extro, and they make a fragrance called Fra Riddick, a fantastic Turkish barbershop smell. I got mine at Executive Shaving in the UK. They also make it now in a spray version too. It's an eau de toilette, but it's to be used as an aftershave to splash on your skin. So the strength is quite good, longevity very good. This is like a Turkish barbershop smell in this bottle, okay? If you go to a Turkish style barbers, often they have a very, very, very cheap, there's a couple of different names I forget, lemony kind of thing, and they smell fine, but they're very, very cheap, okay? This is like that, but enhanced and made richer and with a little bit more depth and complexity. So you've got petitgrain, you've got orange, you've got orange flower in there, ylang ylang, lavender, incense and myrrh even. It's a little bit like an Acqua di Parma. If someone told me this is the new Acqua di Parma, honestly, I'd say, wow, I really love what they've done with this one. I genuinely would, and yet it's available for 125ml splash, something like under £20, and check out the Eau de Toilette too. Longevity decent, really, really lovely fragrance. You've got to try Fra Riddick from Extro Cosmesi in Italia.
You want to buy it, you buy it. You don't want to buy it, don't buy it. They give me jack shit, jack shit, jack shit.
Okay, my next selection for you people is Alt Innsbruck. Alt Innsbruck, an Austrian cologne, eau de cologne, first released 1953. This one, very rugged, masculine and old school. Shades of Brut by Fabergé, although it came out before that. It is rich, it is masculine, it is musky. It is quite floral too, actually. It's kind of got a dapper muskiness about it, a powdery, musky feel. Clean, and yet a little bit of rugged undertone and masculinity in this one. It has a note of tobacco also included there, subtle green tobacco leaf, very kind of creamy, powdery, masculine, 70s, very 70s smell, although it's from the 50s, well, let's say 60s, 70s, 80s, old school masculinity. If you like Brut and stuff, you want something a bit like that, bit better, bit richer, go for this. Wonderful fragrance. Hint of menthol in there, which you may not agree with, but it's sort of that dies away fairly promptly after you use it and spray it and apply it. Not spray it, splash it. Get yourself some Alt Innsbruck, thanks to Miami Cuddles. Mr. Miami Cuddles pointed me in the direction of that one.
Aramis Havana sucks.
Next up, we've got wonderful Agua de Colonia Concentrada from Alvarez Gomez, a Spanish house made since the early 20th century. Just quite simply lemons, oranges, lavender, and subtle spice. Beautiful. It's like walking through a lemon grove in Spain, or an orange grove. Wonderful. Orange grove, more like. Really nice. Some people may not love that it's too much like my floor cleaner or my toilet cleaner. Well, the reason toilet cleaners and bathroom sprays maybe smell of citrus is because citrus smells nice and it masks the stuff you're trying to clean away and get rid of. So I kind of look at it the other way around and say those floor sprays are trying to imitate lovely smells like this. This is much higher quality, smells great, really invigorating. Go for it. You know, you can get it in a sprayer too. I love the splash and just go nuts all over the body, any way you want. Splash it over your friends too, whether you like them or hate them. Alvarez Gomez, amazing. Again, price is sort of 300ml bottle. It's a whopper. I think it was under £20, don't quote me, but really, really good. So you can find that worldwide if you do your homework and search around. Finally, Floyd or Floyd, how do I say it? Floyd, 400ml, again, under £20. I think it's made in Spain, very popular in Italy, actually. So you'll find this in barbershops a lot in Italy. Genuine since 1932. Get the genuine one. There's another one called Vigoroso, which I don't know, but there's two versions. That's very confusing. Wonderful ambery colour. A little bit of similarities, kind of, to the Alt Innsbruck. But this one is more ambery, so it's very musky, a little bit like Jovan musk, if you've ever smelled that, maybe a bit richer. Ambery, powdery, masculine, kind of aromatic fougere with a lot of additional aromatics and herbs in there. Quite complex, but definitely an old school, manly, literal barbershop, like you've just come out of the barbershop. You know, it's used literally in barbershops and they buy it in great quantities and probably splash it on people's necks after their shave, along with a bit of talcum powder. It's got that talcum powdery masculine vibe. These can be great fun. You've got to love your old school, but if you want something that's not off-puttingly old school, then I would say the Fra Riddick and the Alvarez Gomez are more in the citrus aromatic camp, particularly the Fra Riddick. Absolutely dapper, modern gentleman smell, could be fine. All wonderful. Performance not terrible on any of them. They're not as weak as you think. You're going to splash loads on. They're concentrated, generally a little bit weaker than your designer or niche. But who cares? Those are some great splashes. Let me know what you think about that, guys. And now don't forget, go and see my live streams. I'm live every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This week I'm going live every day. It's craziness. And remember, if you're there, you want to make a comment in the live chat, that'd be fantastic. But usually, got to be honest, if it's worth saying, it's worth super chatting. See you next time. Bye.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for super chats. I don't do this for fun, so come on everyone. The super chatting time has begun. A $10 fee for talking to me. I don't do this live streaming for free. I'm not asking for much, a couple of bucks to live stream for nothing. Well, that really sucks.